man convicted of killing an Amish woman and her unborn baby last year learns.
Alright, what's up, yins guys? Time for another video. I'm going to talk about this. I saw this on the TV news. It was like a while back, but the guy actually got sentenced, and good for him. And if you bear with me too, even though it ain't about George Floyd, I'm going to give you a gist of why I say it don't matter your color or anything. People making shit about color, and it's bullshit, but I'm going to use this guy as an example. Which, this guy, a white guy, shaved bald head, he got that peppery facial hair, trying to look all tough with that shaved bald head. Yeah, really looked tough, doing a home invasion right where he shot a pregnant Amish woman. Why the fuck would you want to act like you're all badass doing home invasions? Unarmed, defenseless Amish people. Pregnant woman on top of that, shoot them dead. And what kind of bullshit is that? I mean, yeah, a guy got 2 consecutive life sentences, I believe, according to the article. I have to look it back up again, see if I'm correct. But yeah, when I saw him on the TV news, yeah, you really look tough, buddy. Yeah, what are you going to look like you're in prison? Yeah. What are you in for, buddy? Oh yeah, I am a baby killer. I shot a pregnant Amish woman and killed them and their baby. Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, comparing this with George Floyd, which George Floyd was almost a baby killer, and he was black. This guy I'm talking about was white. But George Floyd actually pointed a gun at a pregnant woman, didn't actually pull the trigger, but he did time for it. Then he got out of prison, right? And the cops were a little, they say, were too zealous or whatever, or fentanyl or whatever they want to call it, claustrophobic or something. Oh, he didn't want to get, geez, he was in a police car before. I mean, to be fair, they could have got a van or something and cuffed him in there, but I think they still should have took the guy in. But same thing with I'm saying, if George Floyd actually did the deed and pulled the trigger when he killed a pregnant woman, like when he threatened a pregnant woman and a baby in a home invasion, did time for it, then for a petty little counterfeiting, I guess his death got caused. Whatever story that is, people had no right to fucking riot all over the fucking country and burn things, but they did. And I would rather have seen the cops take him in, but I laugh. I don't give a fuck if he died. Fuck him, fuck George Floyd. And I also say this white guy, fuck this white guy. But on top of that, this white guy actually killed a pregnant woman and the baby, which he's a scumbag. But if you're still with me in this video, pretend this white guy didn't kill the Amish woman and he threatened to put a gun to the stomach like George Floyd did, right? And that same scenario, and it was a white guy. And say that he went in prison like George Floyd. It came out and he did some kind, try to pass counterfeit money in the police, whatever you want to call it, too zealous. You think anybody would, I wouldn't want anybody protesting on the streets and vandalizing on behalf of that guy. Fuck that guy, but they did that for George Floyd. But anyway, if this guy didn't get 2 consecutive life sentences and killed an Amish woman and their baby or whatever, and say he didn't go into prison, and say he came out doing counterfeit money, and that shit happened to police just like George Floyd, I would laugh too. I would probably laugh harder because it's a white guy. Because the way I see it, yeah, you're white doesn't mean you're bad. You're black doesn't mean you're bad. Both black and white people, and even people who look like me, do bad things that they should go to either go to jail for the rest of their life or get the death penalty. I think if you're you think you're shit enough to kill somebody, you should be able to face the death penalty. That's my issue. I don't know about the other moral issues. Oh yeah, well, you want to kill people to kill people. Well, yeah, he can rot in prison. That's a good thing too. But like I said before in other videos, whether it's this guy I'm talking about or George Floyd, you don't just got to worry about the police. I mean, other people. I mean, even though it's against the law. I mean, say the victims are related to the wrong people, and you can wind up in the trunk of somebody's car too. Not telling anybody to do that, but that's a good enough incentive to not do shit like that, is it? But I digress. I'm like rambling a little bit, but that's my idea of why you don't want to do things like that. But anyway, my point is, if the guy didn't get, not being repetitive here, but don't want to be a broken record, but if this guy did what George Floyd didn't kill the person, and he did time for just pointing the gun, and he got caught later, and just like George Floyd, I would laugh if he died by the hands of the police. I wouldn't give a fraction of a shit. No rat's ass offered, no rat's ass given. So the reason why I bring it up George Floyd, it don't matter if it's him or this white guy. Don't give a damn what happens to him. Don't give a and actually, I'm a firm believer that when George Floyd did what he did, yeah, somebody gave him steroids in prison. Yeah, even though he was in prison, there was a lot of people who probably wouldn't take kindly to somebody who threatened pregnant women and babies. I don't know, depending on what prison you in or whatever rhetoric on these prison YouTube channels there. I don't know. But people like George Floyd, they gave him steroids in there, so probably gave him a better cell too. Nobody bothered him, Well, yeah, with a white guy too. Yeah, if you got the money in there, yeah, they'd probably give you steroids, and shit like that if you got the right connections, just like you can't keep drugs out of the places. But I digress. But any way to end this, if you got this far in this rambling, don't matter if you're black or you're white. It don't matter if you're George Floyd, or it don't matter if you're this white guy that just got 2 consecutive life sentences. You're not obligated to give a fraction of a shit if either of them die. Anyway, yeah, you rather like to see them rot in prison or get what's coming to them. But just because it's some color of the skin, preference of some color of the skin, nobody has any business trying to fucking force an opinion on you, or like the George Floyd thing. Oh, if you don't side with the sensationalized bullshit, oh, you deserve to be canceled, made destitute, take your livelihood away, get fired from your job, your business go under. That's a type of mob mentality, narcissistic mob mentality back in the high school days. Both black and white people got that. Yeah, you get smart with us or disagree with us, we're going to make your life miserable or ruin your life. We're going to defame you. Same fucking shit happened in high school. The all black groups did it, and the all white groups, and the ones that had mixed of white and black people mixed together, they fucking do it. So don't give me any of that damn bullshit about anything about race here. Not gonna have it. So anybody that disagrees with that, fuck you. It's like fuck George Floyd, and fuck this guy too. Yeah, you gotta say, fuck the black guy, fuck the white guy equally. Or if they deserve it, right, get in lesser offenses of things before, whether they're found guilty, whether it's black or white, give them the benefit of the doubt and see what happens in the court case too, you know what I mean? That's just extra shit and various shit that you'll encounter on the news. I'm just going to stop right here with that.